You can't make this shit up, folks. You just can't. You can't. Now they're back to trying to put Dr. Fauci in prison for doing nothing but helping the world during COVID. And with his recent testimony and him being in the spotlight again, because, once again, Republicans are fucking obsessed with this guy, we're seeing a ton of people from the far right, the anti-vax crowd, taking to social media. They're all over Twitter. They're all over Facebook, saying things like, see, it was Dr. Fauci that kept us away from our loved ones when our loved ones were in the hospital dying from this disease. I thought it was all a pandemic. That you guys said there was nothing. It was all, according to you guys, not me. This is educational purposes only. According to you guys, it was all fake, right? So what are you bitching about then?
It is absolutely incredible to watch the same people who spent months and even years claiming that COVID was all a hoax.
Yeah.
That wasn't really that much worse than a cold or the flu. Peddling absolutely insane conspiracy theories about the illegitimacy of the virus. Now turn around and say that the man who was at the helm of healthcare and immunology and preventative measures in the United States is to blame for how awful COVID was. These are the same people who were trying to convince you that it really wasn't that bad.
Right.
And that any kind of mandates to social distance, to stay at home, to wear masks, were just the government trying to control you and absolutely unnecessary. And then the guy who was the one saying that the masks were important, the guy who was saying we needed legitimate, studied vaccination and treatment protocols in place, the one who was trying to create a situation wherein we could stay safe, they ignored everything he said. Fauci told people you need to wear masks. He told people we need to social distance and stay home. He urged the government to put into place protocols that would create environments wherein the virus was inhibited and could not spread at the measure or the rate that it did. And now they're saying it's his fault that over 1 million people died from the same disease that they downplayed and said was not a big deal, after they were all part of the pushback that happened in the United States specifically against any kind of regulations to keep us safe.
Hang on. Her video does go on, and I suggest you go watch it, but not only did they downplay it then and say it was no big deal and nothing to worry about and all a pandemic and this, that, the other, they're still doing it. Those very same people who are ripping Dr. Fauci over on Twitter and on Facebook and whatnot and what have you are still talking about how they're so glad they didn't get the jab. How in the hell can you simultaneously say this was all a hoax and it was all political theater to help the Democrats in an election year and turn around and blame him for the people that passed? If this isn't further proof, cementing proof for you that far right-wing Republicans are utterly and completely full of shit, then nothing ever will be.